We're going to record all the classes. So later, if you need them, if by any reason you could not come, you could also check the video if necessary. But we're going to talk today about some of the important details about this course. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Paulina. I am 43 years old. I have been a teacher for 20 years now, an English teacher for 20 years. And I have been married also for 20 years, almost 21. I have 3 children. My oldest one is 14. Then I have another boy of 12 and a little girl of 8 years old. I really like to watch series and read and enjoy music all the time. There's music in my house. And well, that's what I can say about myself. I can also, the curious fact about me is that I don't like encebollado. So I'm not a very good Guayaquileñan person. Okay, I don't like it at all. I cannot even smell encebollado. So later, I will get to know all of you. So let me see. I'm going to quickly just check the attendance and make sure that everybody's here and that everybody has their name. Okay, so I have Fernanda. I saw Fernanda. Where are you, Fernanda? Where's Fernanda now? Ah, right there, Fernanda. I saw it. Okay, go here. Let me see. Yeah, I better go this way. So Dante. Hello, Dante, Ingrid. Okay, I also have Jessica. This is the only time that I'm going to take the attendance like this. I have Jimmy, that's correct. Hugo. Rainbird. That would be Nicolas Rainbird. And then I have the Maris. Salom. I'm already checking Salom, Adjerly. Right here. And Marianne. Alexander. You like Alexander and not Raul? Alexander. Yes, okay. And then I have, I'm missing Maria Paula. I have Corina here. And I'm missing Nayeli and Luis. Okay, so there's still 3 more people to go. Let's start, okay? And I'm going to have the time to get to know all of you during this month. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to be here every day from Monday to Friday for 3 hours, okay? In the middle of those 3 hours, like around the middle of the 3 hours, we're going to have a little break of 10 minutes exactly, okay? And then we continue. So today, I'm going to work with you. All the rules are the things that you need to know. If you have any questions, you can ask. And we are also going to start with our first unit today. Okay, so let me share my screen. And this is the model, okay? Everybody, I think everybody is already in the WhatsApp group. I'm going to be reminding you maybe 10 minutes before the class or 15 minutes before, so you can remember, oh, I have English class, and you can come to the class because attendance, it's also very important. So let me go through the course itself. Okay, we're going to make an overview of the course. First, if I am speaking too fast at a moment, or you don't understand something that I said, please just interrupt me. Turn on your microphone and tell me, Paulina, could you please repeat? Okay, I don't need teacher. If you want to tell me teacher, that's fine. Or miss, that's okay. But if you want to call me Paulina, it's also okay. Yeah. So just turn on your microphone and tell me if you need repetition. I have no problem with that. So this is the course, okay? This is an express course. That means that it's going to last for 4 weeks. It's starting and you receive it in your email that it starts today and it's going to end on April 11th. Okay, so it's a month. Monday to Friday from 6 to 9. Here, you will have 6 units. You're going to see in your Moodle platform that you have right now open, unit 7A. Each unit has 3 parts, 7A, B, and C. You're going to work from 7 to 12, yeah? Is this the first module for any one of you, or you have already been in the previous module? Okay, but you have did number 3 also here in the academia, or this is your first time. Let me know, please. Okay, for somebody, this is the first time you take a course in the academy. If that's true to you, please let me know, raise your hand, send me some kind of relay. Okay, so Nicolas is the first time for you. Somebody else? Also Fernanda. Okay, so Nicolas and Fernanda, this is your first time taking this course. So somebody else, let me see, who else? And Alexander. The rest of you, you have already experienced a course. Also Jimmy, okay, so I have 4 people here. So today is extremely important that you understand everything that I said today, okay? Because there are many things that you need to understand of how the course is going to be developed, yeah? For the ones that were already in a course before, many of these things, or maybe all of them, will be familiar to you, but it's still a good thing to remember, okay? So here we have the 6 units. Since this is an express course, we're going to go a little bit fast. We're going to cover around like one of these subunits per class, okay? So you have to be here every single day so you don't miss anything. What else is important? Let me see. Okay, Darwin, good, yeah? So Darwin is also first time. I have a lot of people that is the first time. Let me take things slow today so we understand everything. What type of activities are we going to develop? First, you're going to have your Moodle platform, and most of the exercises, not all, but most of the exercises that we're going to do during the classes, we're going to work them in Moodle. Okay, we're going to be doing them here in the class. We go to Moodle, we continue, we go to Moodle again. I'm going to tell you when to go to Moodle. So you have to be ready for that. That means that if you had the opportunity to work on a computer instead that a cell phone, that will be much better, easier for you to work in class. If not, it's okay. You can still do them in yourself. What else? We're going to use a tool, and today everybody will register there, that is called Flipgrid. What is Flipgrid? I'm going to explain later, but it's a place where we are going to upload some videos as part of the speaking practice of the course. What else? We're going to do some individual group, but mostly individual work or group work or pair work. Mostly group work and pair work during the classes. And these things you're going to see later that are the ones that I'm going to grade, okay? Me personally, Flipgrid and projects. You also have a learning coach that is called Alticia. And we're also going to take the time today so everybody registers in Alticia. I'm going to tell you how to do it. In this Alticia platform, you're going to work by yourself at your pace. But by the end of the month, by the end of the course, you need to complete 50% of the topics in Alticia, okay? And the last thing that we have is a final exam. This final exam, and it's very important that you consider this. This final exam is 80% an oral test and 20% a written test. This oral test, I'm not going to take the test. Another teacher will take your test. I'm going to be with you this month and prepare you also for that speaking test. And the oral part has a bigger weight than the written part. So we are going to practice a lot of speaking during the course. And my advice is don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid of speaking. Take advantage of all the opportunities we have to speak during the classes, yeah? So those are the activities. What else? What are the expectations? Okay? What are like the rules of the class? And here we have, first, you need to participate actively. You need to keep your cameras on at all times. Okay, that's part of your participation. In the terms of attendance, you need 70% of the attendance to pass the course. You may have 100% in the exam and in Moodle and in everything. But if you have less than the 70% of attendance, you cannot pass the course. What is 70%? This course has 60 hours in total. So you have to be in class 42 hours. That means that you can only be absent 18 hours. That means 6 classes. Yeah, because each class is 3 hours. So you have to be here all the time, and you only give this 30% for extreme emergencies, okay? Don't miss your course because of attendance. Because there are no justified absences, okay? There's no way to justify an absence. So you need to be here. Now, all the class activities are mandatory and are graded. What does that mean? If in Moodle some exercise is open, that means that you have to do it, okay? If it's open, you need to do it. The activities that we do in class, I'm going to grade them. That means also that if you're not in class, you won't be able to do the group work and you're going to miss that grade, okay? So that's another reason why you shouldn't miss class. Please let me know if something is not clear. Activities should be done on time. The videos in Flipgrid that I'm going to explain in a minute, they are going to have a time limit. If you pass that time limit, that is usually a week, then you're not going to be able to upload your video. Okay, so you have to do it within the limit. In the terms of grading, you need to get at least 7 out of 10 to pass the course, okay? So the minimum grade is 7 or 70 over 100. Today, we're going to register in Alticia and we're going to register in Flipgrid. And if you have any questions, you can ask me during the class. You can just interrupt. That's perfectly fine with me. You can write through the chat. That's also okay. or you can send me a message in WhatsApp. Now, if you send me a message in WhatsApp, try not to do it during the class, because when I'm giving the class, I'm paying attention to you. I'm not paying so much attention to my cell phone, okay? So if you want to send me a message, do it during the break or before or after classes. Okay, so far, questions. Questions. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. Let me see your faces. Questions, people. Any questions until now? No? Is it clear? The expectations? Okay, let's continue. Share again. Okay, now, something that is important for everybody is the grades, okay? How are you graded? You also receive it in the email, in the welcome email. Class participation, that means flip grade and any other activity made in class is 20% of your grade. That means 2 points. Yeah, we're going there, Darwin. In a moment, I'll give you all the links. Now, Alticia, that is the learning coach, if you get to the 50% of the platform of the exercises, you get your 2 points. In my opinion, these are the easiest 2 points. You just need to complete it. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. You just need to practice in this tool. Then we have, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, Moodle, okay? This will be Moodle. I made a mistake. This is Moodle, okay? All the exercises in Moodle. These are the projects in class. They're Flipgrid and the projects, 20%. So 20% the exercises in Moodle. 20% the 50% of Alticia. 20% the projects in class and the videos in Flipgrid. And 40% your final exam. That is going to have 2 parts, an oral exam and a written exam, okay? Now, let's go to the tools. Flipgrid, and let me show you. This is Flipgrid, and this is your group. Your course is 4H. Here, I'm going to show you a Flipgrid from another course that I'm teaching. Okay, we are already have been working for a month. You see, I put a topic and people can upload videos answering the question or telling what the topic says. For example, this one says, what's your favorite restaurant? If I click here, you're going to see the people that submit their video. Okay, if I click anybody, you're going to be able to watch the video of one of your classmates. Okay, so this is your course 4H, and I want you to accept the invitation clicking on the link. Okay, so this link, I'm going to put it in the chat box here. Also, I'm going to put it in WhatsApp. Okay, click on that link so you can join Flipgrid. I'm also going to put it in WhatsApp. And also, if you want, you can take your cell phone out and you have to, you can scan the code. Okay, you can also get in scanning the QR code. So there you have your WhatsApp group. Here is the QR code. You can also scan that code with your cell phone and you register in Flipgrid. Okay, I have 17 students. So I should have 17 students in Flipgrid. I'm going to give you now 5 minutes register, okay? This is, you can enter through your computer or you can also download the app in your cell phone, okay? There I have Nicolas, very good. Okay, Nicolas is already there. Jimmy is there, excellent. Also Hugo, very good. Yeah, so I should have everybody, Fernanda, already joining the course. This is part of your grade, so it is important that you do. Okay, now if I refresh, I already have 8 students there. Okay, here I should have, well, I have 7 because I'm also part of the group. I should get to 18 people right here. Okay, so 5 minutes. Go ahead and join the course. If you have any problems joining, let me know. Okay, let me know. I'm going to be checking this here. Okay, so Hugo here, Nicolas, Fernanda, Jimmy, Alex, Damaris, and Alexander already in Flipgrid. Check this. Today, I'm going to explain the first video. Today, we're going to have our first assignment in Flipgrid. So it's important that you join. Okay, I have 2 more. 10, that's 9, still missing people. Okay, Marianne also joined. 12. Yearly also here. Okay, keep going. Let me check who's missing. Who's here? Okay, well, Maria Paula is not here today. Andres is not here today. That means 15. That is 16. I'm missing 4 people. Okay, Ingrid already there. Now I'm missing 3. Okay, so I'm just missing 2. Only 2. Again, Jessica. Jessica, I'm missing Jessica. Jessica, are you clear or you have any problems getting in? Karina is here. Nayeli is here. Darwin ready. Julie ready. Dante, okay. Ingrid. Yep. One over here. Nicolas. Yes. Nayeli. Okay, the other person missing is Nayeli. Nayeli, do you have any problems getting in? Let me know, please. So I'm missing Jessica and Nayeli. Okay, Jessica and Nayeli, don't forget, get in, do it now, do it today. But I'm going to continue. There I have Jessica. Okay, very good, Jessica. I'm just missing Nayeli. Now, Nayeli is still here because I think Nayeli lost connection. She's not here. Okay, so Nayeli is not here. Okay, let's continue. The other tool that we have is Alticia. Now, what is Alticia? And how do you get it? Go to your course, okay? Open Moodle. Everybody, I think, Darwin, you were asking for the Moodle link. Okay, so let me go to the landing page. And I will send you the link of Moodle. Remember, in Moodle, you enter with your ID as password and as username. Okay, username and password is your ID, and that's the link of Moodle. So go to Moodle. go where it says mis cursos, and you should have the one that says English level 4H. Click there. On the top of it, let me change my view so I can, it looks as yours, okay? You're going to have something like this. And here it says Alticia Estudiantes. You click there and you register, okay? Now, if I go to my view, okay, as a teacher, I will be able to pick your course, and then I have the people that are already there. Okay, just let me check. You should have, if I click, for example, here, I have Fernanda. Your level here should be A2.2. Okay, A2.2 is the level. Where we can see it. Okay, so you are going to the A2.2. That's your level. Refresh. Yeah, so let me see again who's ready, who's not ready with Alticia. Any questions? Oh, I cannot see it. Something went wrong. Just give me a second. I will try again. Okay, everybody is in Alticia or somebody is missing that? Let me know. Today we have to finish with all these things so we can just concentrate on the classes. Okay, let's finish with this. Let me go again. Okay. Okay, so I have Fernanda, Salo, Alexander, Maris, Raúl, Jerly, I have Darwin, okay? So let me see, who am I missing? So go to LTC, okay? Go to LTC. If you haven't checked, that means I'm still missing, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I should have 17 people. Okay, so let me check who's missing and getting Alticia, please. Okay, Fernanda. Gonzalo. Maris. Then Raúl. Okay, Miriam, you're not in Alticia yet. Questions, Miriam? Tell me. I'm missing Miriam, Jessica, and Corina. You need to get in Alticia. Do it now. I'm sorry, it's not Marianne. I'm sorry, I'm telling you Miriam. I'm sorry, Marianne. Marianne. Get in Alticia, Marianne, Jessica, and Corina. Still missing that part. Okay, Darwin is okay. Jimmy ready. Dante ready. Ingrid is ready. Hugo also okay. And Nicolas okay. Then I'm missing Nayeli and Andres. They're not here. But from people that are here, Marianne, Jessica, and Corina, register in Alticia, level A2.2. Okay, do that, please. Okay, Marianne, tell me, questions.
Miss, I am already in Alticia.
But you finished this level,
No. Okay.
you need to finish the level A2.2. Every course is a new level of Alticia.
Una consulta. Lo que pasa es que primero ingreso al link de Academia de Idiomas, ¿verdad?
Yes. You first have to enter Moodle. And from Moodle, you click where it says Alticia. Enter to your course.
Ah, Este,
Okay, and what about Jessica? Jessica, let me know if you know how to enter Alticia. Oh, I don't have Jessica here anymore. Okay, Jessica also lost connection. Okay, so I'm waiting for Corina and Marianne. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute and we continue because we cannot stay here doing this for too long. Okay, so quickly, 1 minute. And I lost my headphones. Let me try to connect the other ones. I can hear you better. Okay, can you hear me well? Yes? Okay, thank you. So let's continue. We still have time until I finish all the instructions to register in Alticia, Mariana and Corina. Now, what else? And this is the last requirement that I'm going to have for you today. Then we start with our class, like the class. What do I need from you? I need these 2 documents, okay? I need a picture of your ID and I need your picture. If possible, with a white background, a picture like this, okay? And the ID, just the front of your ID, okay? The front of your ID and your picture. How you're going to send me this? Send it privately to my WhatsApp, okay? Today I send you a message saying welcome, that's my phone number. Save my number and send me a private message with your ID and your photo. This has to be done, if possible, today. If you don't send me these 2 documents, you're not going to get your certificate at the end of the course. I need these 2, and they have to be ready, especially, they need to be ready now, okay? Now, today, if you don't have the documents today, tomorrow tops, okay? But I think most of us already have a document with our ID, okay? And you can take the picture with yourself against a white wall. If you can do it at the break and send it to me to WhatsApp, that would be excellent, okay? Yes. Now, that's the last requirement. And now we're going to start with our unit, okay? At what time we take the break? We take the break at 7:30, okay? Approximately 7:30, we take our 10-minute break. I think today we're going to have very relaxed time. So we're going to talk today about how to do this, how to do that. But before, we're going to introduce each other. And this is your first, also your first Flipgrid activity. So I'm going to stop sharing so we can see each other well. And I want you to tell me about you. What are you going to tell me? Your name, your age, what do you study, if you work, if you can tell me about your family, okay? Tell me as much as you can. What do you like to do? What you don't like what I said at the beginning, okay? At the beginning, I told you about me. Now, I want to know about you. So, do I have a volunteer who wants to start, or I start picking people? Volunteers, 1. Volunteers, 2. No? Okay, I'll start picking. Volunteers, 3. No volunteers today. So let me start with, let me see, Fernanda. Fernanda, you're the first on my list, Fernanda. So tell me, tell us all about you. Okay, tell us about you.
Well, hi, my name is Fernanda. I'm 22 years old. Right now, I'm studying. I'm studying medicine. And I don't work yet. And something about me, I think I have a boring life. I don't know how to, something special to say,
Yeah, what
but
do you
I
like
think
to
that
do?
that's all.
What do you like to do?
I like to read. I read a lot. And that's it. I think that's all about my life.
Okay, okay, very good, Fernanda. Great. Now, let's continue with Gonzalo.
Hi, I'm Gonzalo, and I have 32 years old. I live in Pedro Carbo. I study law, and I like swimming.
Okay, okay, very good. I like swimming too. I like swimming too. That was my sport. Now, Damaris.
Hi, my name is Damaris. I have 20 years old. I like to sleep and listen to music and study medicine.
You study medicine. Okay, so it's Damaris. Damaris. I will remember that. Okay. Now I have Alexander Casanova.
Hi, my name is Alexander. I'm 22 years old. I'm studying medicine. I love sleeping and playing video games with my friends and listening to music. I love hard rock and rock. I love Queen, Beatles, and Asking Alexandra is like my favorite band. And also Sleeping with Tyrants and Bring Me Horizon. That's
Okay. So you're kind of like an old soul, modern soul in music. Okay. Okay. Now, let me see. Marianne. Tell me, Marianne, about you.
Ok, perdón, disculpa. Ok, ahora sí. Hi, I am Marianne. I am 20 years old. I like to go to the gym and read. I study administration.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Marianne. And let's continue with, I don't have Jessica here anymore. Just let me check that. Okay, no more Jessica. Corina, go ahead, Corina.
Hi, my name is Corina. I am an architecture student. I like to play the guitar. I like pop music and romantic movies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Corina. And Mayerly?
Hi, my name is Mayarli. Have 22 years old. Study medicine. I like in Guayaquil.
Okay, and what do you like to do, Mayerly? What are your hobbies?
Reading.
To read. Okay, so you like to read. Good. Remember, when we say our age, we say I am. Okay, so I am 20 something. I am 30 something. Okay, let's remember that. Now, let's continue with Darwin. Darwin, tell me about you.
Hi. Hello, my name is Darwin. I am 30 years old. I study law, and like basketball.
You like basketball. Okay. So say law. We say like this, law. For all the law students. Yeah? Okay, very good. Now, Jimmy.
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Jimmy Mendoza Aranda. I'm 20 years old. I'm a law student. I'm also a legal assistant at a fishing company here in Guayaquil. I'm a watch lover, and I also like to play Valorant since till 3 a.m.
You like to play which video game?
Valorant.
Battle. I haven't heard that one. Remember, I'm old, okay? I'm 43, so I don't know about that. But my husband plays Call of Duty every single night. There's no night that he doesn't play. Okay, and let's continue with Dante.
Hello, my name is Dante Moreno and I am 21 years old. And in this moment, I live in Milagro and I am student medicine and I like play video game, watch series and movie.
Okay, okay, good, Dante. And now I also have Ingrid. I had Ingrid.
Hi, my name is Ingrid. I am 29 years old. I study administration. I like the music.
You like to listen to music, okay? Study
listen to music.
administration.
Administration.
Okay. And Hugo, tell me about you.
Hi, my name is Hugo Quintana. I'm 20 years old. I'm studying medicine, and I like to play video games and play soccer. Play soccer.
Okay, okay, Hugo. And Nicolas, let's finish with Nicolas.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicolas. I'm 19. As you can see behind me, I'm a musician. I like to play music, listen to it as well. I also like to play video games and I love sports. I'm a volleyball player and I do calisthenics.
Okay, and what do you study?
I study physical therapy.
Physical therapy. Okay, that's it matched your interests. Okay, very good, very good. You know, in my house, my husband is a musician. He plays the drums, he plays the guitar, he plays the piano, he sings, and he plays the flute. Okay, so he loves that. But his instrument is the drum. So I have a very nice, I don't have a drum set at home, but I have a very nice classical piano here. So, but me, I cannot sing, I cannot play anything. So I'm the totally opposite, but I really love music. Okay, so we're going to get to know each other during this time. Again, I cannot stress out more the importance of speaking in this class, okay? So every single day, we're going to do different speaking exercises. So I want you to do your best to leave the fear away and try. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes, okay? Here in your presentations, most of you are doing really good, but let's see what happened with the other questions, okay? So we're going to continue working with speaking every day. Okay, so let me share again, and let's go to our first exercise of the day. Now, here we go. Okay, so as I said, we're going to talk about how to. So I have this poster here. Have somebody seen this movie? Anybody seen it? Meet the Parents? Nobody? Not really? There are like three, it has like two more sequels. It's Meet the Parents, the other one, I think it's like they meet the in-laws and then they already have children. Nobody has seen any of these movies. Okay, well, it's really, really funny. Okay, really, really funny. But the topic in this movie, like the plot of the movie, is that this guy loves this woman, but later he met her father. And her father is like a former CIA agent or FBI agent, something like that. So, and he didn't like him at all. So he makes his life miserable. So it's very funny. But imagine that you have your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and the time comes to meet their parents. What do you think will be an important thing to do to have a successful meeting with the parents of your boyfriend or your girlfriend? Who can give me an idea? What will be an important thing in this first meeting? Oh, let me find not so volunteer. Fernanda, what do you think? If you're meeting, imagine you have your boyfriend, is getting serious, and you are going to meet his parents. What do you think will be an important tip on how to meet the parents? Tell me
Maybe
one thing,
how
Fernanda.
what I dress. Maybe dress properly to
Dress
know
properly.
your
Okay,
yeah.
I hear you very, very low. I can understand, but I hear you very low. If you can like, maybe bring the volume up a little bit, will be great. So Fernanda says, like, paying attention to what you dress. Now, let me pick a boy. Alexander, what do you think? What will be important? Imagine you're meeting your girlfriend's parents. What will be an important thing to consider? Do you think? Yes.
Like, don't be stressful in that moment. Just be child and have a conversation with the parents. I
Okay,
guess.
so like try to control your nervousness. Okay, be chill and just relax. Okay, that's a good advice. Now let me pick one more girl. Another girl and another boy. So I have already Fernanda and Alexander. Now, what do you think? Corina. Corina, you're meeting your boyfriend's parents. What is important?
Maybe we can talk about what we do, if we work, if we have some ambition or what we want in future that looks like we want to be ¿cómo diría? Una vida estable.
That you have you have some kind of a stability. Okay, you have stability in your life. Okay, so like be ready to answer some questions maybe about your stability. Okay, and finally, let me ask another man here. Dante, what do you think?
I think talk about his parents, about my life, and mm, I don't have idea.
Have you had the experience or no?
And no,
Not yet. Okay, of meeting the parents of a girlfriend. For me, it was easy because I know my husband since I was like 7 years old. So his family, my family, it wasn't a problem. Now, this is the how-to, the first how-to that we're going to see today. How to survive meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time. And here we have 9 tips that this person is giving. What are we going to do? We're going to read the tips, and the person that reads will try to complete this with one of these verbs that we have right here. Okay, so you have to answer, not to be, to do. We're going to use it 2 times. You already here have the first one. To have, to know, to make, to say, to show, and not to talk. Okay, so some people will read right now and try to complete. If you don't know, it's okay. You say, I don't know, and anybody could help. Okay, so first tip, let me see. Gonzalo, can you help me read the first tip?
Okay, you need to do some homework before you go. Ask your girlfriend about her parents. Where does her mother work? Does her father like football? Do you have any common interest? If you do this, it will be easy. Eh, 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 eh. It will be easy to say.
To say a conversation, are you sure? Pick another one. Okay, don't worry. Mhm.
Okay. It will be easy to have a conversation with them.
Yes, very good. It will be easy to have a conversation. So the first tip is do some research, okay? Ask your girlfriend or ask your boyfriend about their parents so you know, like Corina said, what to talk about, okay? Because you need to have a conversation. Number 2, and here is the tip that Fernanda said before. Damaris, could you read number 2?
Make sure your dress
What do you think?
to know.
To know the right impression, pay attention to the next part. Okay, make sure you dress the right impression. So to answer the right impression, not to be, to do, to have, to know, to make, to say, to show, not to talk. What do you think? Somebody can help, Damaris, maybe?
Yes.
What do you think? Yes, we're here to help. Okay, so make sure you're dressed to what?
Show.
To show the right impression. Okay, it should be to show. Okay, continue reading, Damaris.
Okay, entonces sería make sure your dress to show the right impression. Don't wear a suit, but don't just wear your old jeans and the Che Guevara t-shirt you bought in the maker.
Okay, so like not too formal, but not too casual, right? That's what we need. Let's continue with, let me see who can help me. Marianne, help me with the next one.
Okay. Be punctual. Punctual. It's a very important.
What is very important?
To say.
Late. Pay attention to the next word.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Will be very important. Very important. Somebody helped Marianne?
Not to be.
It's very important not to be.
Not to be. Okay. 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 Entonces sería be punctual. It's very important not to be later at the first meeting.
Okay, it's very important not to be late at the first meeting. Okay, next one, number 4. Help me, please, Mayerly. Number 4.
When they greet, young adult shake their father. Finland, the father likes a big house again. As your girlfriend, what king greeting of would prefer?
Okay, so like shake the hand firmly, and you need to ask if the mom will prefer a kiss or a handshake. Okay, that's the advice. Number 5, Darwin.
Mr. Smith, until they ask you to call them Dave and Cheryl. Cheryl or
Okay.
Cheryl?
And Cheryl, yeah. So let me move that so I can see because Sharon in that case, okay, Sharon. So don't call them by their name until they tell you that you could do it. Okay, thank you, Darwin. Continue, Jimmy. Next one, be ready.
Be ready to answer questions about yourself. Her parents will want.
Okay, that's okay. Be ready to answer questions about yourself. The parents will want what? I'm going to start eliminating so it will be
To
easier.
know,
To know.
to know everything about you and your ambitions. Make a good impression.
Okay, so somebody also talk about like answering things, talking about stability. I think it was Corina. Okay, so you have to be ready to answer some questions and to get let the parents get to know you. Number seven, Ingrid. Yes, Ingrid. Can you read please number 7?
Okay. If you are invited for a meal, if everything they give you and say something positive about the meal, like this is absolutely delicious. Offer
The washing up. The washing up means to wash the dishes. Okay, that's the expression. Okay, so what would you offer?
To say?
You say the washing up?
This upper. A ver.
Okay, here I think there's a mistake because I'm forgetting one word. Okay, let me eliminate this. Okay, somebody help Ingrid offer what?
To do the washing
To do. Okay, yes. I'm sorry, here I'm missing to give. That's what I wanted here, but I didn't see it. Okay, this will be to give the right impression. And we still have to show open to be used. Okay, let's continue Ingrid. Okay, offer to do the washing up.
To do the washing up after the meal.
What do you think here?
To show
There you go to show. And that's why I noticed that we were missing one. Okay, to show them that you are like a new man.
A new man.
Okay. Okay, what do you think, girls, about that? Man washing the dishes. That's what men should do, right? Okay. So, boys, you need to wash the dishes. Let's continue. Next tip, Hugo.
Be yourself and don't be a yes man. If they ask you for your opinion, be honest. However, try not to talk about controversial subjects. This isn't the moment to give your views on religion and politics.
Yes, very good. Okay. Try not to talk about controversial subjects. Do you know what is a yes man? Anybody can define yes man? This is an idiom, a personality idiom. What is a yes man? It's kind of obvious with the name, okay? A yes man is a person that is all the time saying yes, okay? Ah, what do you think on politics? This man is awful. Yes, yes. And the other person comes and says, oh, this one is great. Yes, yes, it's great. Like you all the time give the reason to the other people. That's called a yes man, okay? They tell us a yes man. And let's finish with Nicolas.
If the conversation is dying and you can think of what to say, ask them what your partner was like as a child. Oh wait, I can read because there's something. Oh yeah. This is a brilliant tactic. All parents love talking about their children, and it shows you have a deep interest in their daughter.
Okay, so if you don't have anything else to talk about, ask to see some pictures, okay? When your girlfriend or your boyfriend was a child. Okay, so we're going to do this in a moment in Moodle, but now we're going to listen. And what are we going to listen to? These are the tips, okay? Do your homework and know what your in-laws like. Make sure you dress the right way. Be punctual. When they greet you at the door, give a good handshake. Call them Mr. and Mrs. and then the last name. Be ready to answer questions about yourself and show stability, like Corina was saying. If you're invited for a meal, even if you don't like it, say that it's delicious. Be yourself, okay? And if the conversation is dying, ask about the childhood of your partner. Now, we're going to listen to one of these situations, okay? Now, this man is called Nigel, and he's going to meet her parents. I want you to listen carefully. We're going to listen 2 times. First time, tell me if you think the visit started well and how it ended. And then when we listen again, you have to tell me, according to the tips, what did he do wrong and what did he do right? Okay, remember the tips. Let's listen to what happened to this man. Okay, his name is Nigel, and he's going to visit his girlfriend's parents for the first time. Ready? Yes? Okay, ready to listen? So let's listen.
3.23.
Hi, Suze. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was watching the match.
Come on in then. Mum, this is Nigel. Nigel, this is my mum.
Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you, Nigel.
And this is my dad.
Hello, Nigel.
Hello.
Come on into the living room. Would you like a drink, Nigel? Orange juice? Beer?
Oh, thanks, John. I'll have a beer, please.
You're a vegetarian, aren't you, Nigel?
Yes, I am. Personally, I think eating animals is totally wrong.
Well, this is vegetable lasagna. I hope you like it. Susie's dad made it.
Any more lasagna, Nigel?
Oh, no thanks. I'm not very hungry.
The lasagna is delicious, Dad.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
I'll do the washing up, Mum.
No, I'll do it.
Where's the bathroom? Did you watch the match this evening, John? Chelsea and Arsenal? It was fantastic.
No, I didn't watch it. I don't like football at all. In fact, I hate it.
Oh.
So, what are you going to do when you finish university, Nigel?
I don't know.
What are you studying at university?
Sociology.
Why did you choose sociology?
Because I thought it was easy. Oh.
Is it interesting?
It's okay. What was Susie like as a little girl, Marion? Do you have any photos of her?
Photos of Susie? Yes, we have thousands of photos. She was a lovely little girl, wasn't she, John?
Yes, she was. A beautiful little girl.
Can I see some?
Oh no, please.
John, can you bring the photo albums? Look, and this is one when she was 3 years old.
And this is when we went to Disneyland. That's Susie with Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, she was so sweet.
Would you like another beer, Nigel?
Yes, please, John.
Okay, so first time. Now, who can tell me how did he do at the beginning? Did he started well? Yes or no? What do you think?
No.
How did the visit started?
He was late.
He was late. Okay, so it didn't started well. It ended well. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to listen one more time, and I want you to take notes of the things he did correctly and the ones that he did incorrectly. Okay, what he did right and what did he do wrong, according to the tips that we read before. Okay, so listen again, take some notes, tell me what was right and what was wrong. Okay, let's listen just one more time.
3.23.
Hi, Suze. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was watching the match.
Come on in then. Mum, this is Nigel. Nigel, this is my mum.
Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you, Nigel.
And this is my dad.
Hello, Nigel.
Hello.
Come on into the living room. Would you like a drink, Nigel? Orange juice? Beer?
Oh, thanks, John. I'll have a beer, please.
You're a vegetarian, aren't you, Nigel?
Yes, I am. Personally, I think eating animals is totally wrong.
Well, this is vegetable lasagna. I hope you like it. Susie's dad made it.
Any more lasagna, Nigel?
Oh, no thanks. I'm not very hungry.
The lasagna is delicious, Dad.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
I'll do the washing up, Mum.
No, I'll do it.
Where's the bathroom? Did you watch the match this evening, John? Chelsea and Arsenal? It was fantastic.
No, I didn't watch it. I don't like football at all. In fact, I hate it.
Oh.
So, what are you going to do when you finish university, Nigel?
I don't know.
What are you studying at university?
Sociology.
Why did you choose sociology?
Because I thought it was easy. Oh.
Is it interesting?
It's okay. What was Susie like as a little girl, Marion? Do you have any photos of her?
Photos of Susie? Yes, we have thousands of photos. She was a lovely little girl, wasn't she, John?
Yes, she was. A beautiful little girl.
Can I see some?
Oh no, please.
John, can you bring the photo albums? Look, and this is one when she was 3 years old.
And this is when we went to Disneyland. That's Susie with Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, she was so sweet.
Would you like another beer, Nigel?
Yes, please, John.
Okay, what did he do wrong first? Who wants to tell me? One thing he did wrong. You know, maybe Nicolas? One thing he did wrong?
Only one thing?
Only one, because more people will talk about the rest. Pick one.
He used their first names.
He used their first names. Okay, Hugo, another thing.
He arrived late because he stayed watching the game.
Okay, he arrived late and with a very bad excuse, right? Dante, one more thing.
And talk about the controversial issues because he is a vegetarian and
Yes. Yes, very good, very good. And he said that he didn't like people eating animals. Okay, and they were not vegetarians. Oops, sorry. Damaris, one more.
He doesn't say yes to everything.
Okay, but that was an advice. That was an advice, not to say yes to everything, but explain your position. So maybe that would be like a good thing. I don't know. What do you think, Mayerly? One more thing that he did incorrectly. Yeah, or not sure. Okay, so what about some help from Darwin? One more thing that he didn't do well.
He mentioned that he doesn't like football.
Okay, the father didn't like football and he talked about football. So he didn't do his homework, right? Like the advice. He didn't research about their parents. Corina, another thing.
When they answer about what he studied, he says that he chose socially, because
Sociology?
it's easy, so that's not look good.
He didn't prepare like a good answer for this type of questions. Okay, now who can tell me one thing that he did correctly? What was the thing that he did correctly? I don't know, Ingrid or Gonzalo. One thing that he did correctly. It's in the last part of the story. What did he did correct?
When the conversation was dying, he asked for the photos.
Exactly. When the conversation was dying, he asked for the photos and he said that she was cute. So at the end, the father offered him another beer. Okay, so that part saved him from the whole experience. Okay, people, we're going to do our first thing in Moodle, and it's actually the thing that we already did. I want you to know this. Most of the Moodle exercises, we're going to do it like this, okay? Together, most of them. And then I will ask you to come to Moodle. In my slides, I usually put this. Do you see this symbol here? Okay, that means that here we have a Moodle exercise to work. So this exercise is in Moodle. We're going to go to Moodle and complete it there. So go to your platform, Unit 7A student book, click there. And then we have part 1, reading and listening. And this is what we're going to do, okay? Same thing that you already did. In all the exercises, you have one attempt. If at some point, for any reason, you open it before and you run out of time, you can tell me and I will eliminate and give you another opportunity, okay? But we have one attempt, so it's important that we do it together. So pay attention to what we do in class and you have no problems with this. Same activity, you're going to pick and you put it in the correct place, okay? According to what we say. Now, We don't have to give. There's one thing that it's not so clear here, but you complete it, okay? Do it now. You have 9 minutes, but I think 5 minutes will be enough, okay? So do this, you have 5 minutes to do it. And when I see that everybody is finished, we go to the break and then we come back 10 minutes after for the next part of the class, okay? So work on this exercise. Is everybody clear where to find it? Unit 7A, okay, 7A, a student book. Number 1, reading and listening. The exercise 1D. Okay, click there and do it. I need to clarify number 2, so give me a second for number 2. Because there's no to give. Okay, do this one at the end and the extra one goes there. I think it's to make the right impression. Because to make is the one that we didn't use, okay? To make the right impression. Let me just check that. Okay, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. It's 7:20, 7:25. I check that you're finished. Yes, number 2 is to make, okay? I'm sorry, let me put that for you because I was a little bit confused with this one. Number 2 is to make. Then the rest you do. If you have questions, let me know. Okay, let me see the message. Okay, there. So go to Moodle. Are you in Moodle already? Not yet? Yes? In Moodle, okay. So after you go to Moodle, let me just show you again, just a second. Okay, when you go to Moodle, you go here where it says Mis Cursos. Okay. And when you have Mis Cursos, you should have this, English level 4H. You click there. Okay, just a second, Jimmy. Then you're going to see this, something that says 7A, how to. Click there, okay, you click, and it will open. Number 1, reading and listening, here, 1D. There you have to click. Yes, and there's the exercise. Gimme your question.
If I already finished, can I have my break?
If you have already finished, let me check. And yeah, we're going to the break in 2 minutes. Okay, in 2 minutes, everybody goes to the break.
Thanks.
We just quickly check. Okay, so I have Nicolas finished, Fernanda. Okay, so people are finished. Yeah, you can go 2 minutes before. We come back at 7:35. Okay, it's only a 10-minute break. 7:35, we come back. And people that are still working, finish your work first. Okay, so in 1 minute, we go to the break. Okay. Okay, so now 10-minute break. We come back in at 7:35. Okay, 7:35, we come back. Okay, it's time to come back. Okay, already 7:35. I told you 10 minutes sharp. Okay, so come back, finish your coffee, your water, or bring it. But remember, turn on your camera and let's get ready, okay, to our second part of the class today. So I'll give you a few seconds. Let me see that you're there. Thank you, Fernanda. Okay, what about the rest? Okay, Corina, ready? Let me see who's ready. Dante, Darwin. Okay, very good. And let's give people a few minutes. Let me see who else. Okay, Gonzalo, ready? Yeah. Let's see. Damaris. Okay, remember, when you turn on your camera, you tell me, Paulina, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready to continue. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to go to our a specific little grammar point here of the day. And if we go back to the story, remember what we have, okay? Need to do, dress to make, important not to be late. We have, what else here? Be ready to answer, want to know, offer to do the washing up. And then we have to show them, you're a new man, try not to talk about controversial topics, and what, can think, what, I don't remember this one, what to say, okay, what to say, I was trying to remember, ask about this. So all these verbs, you see, to and the infinitive, to and the infinitive. And sometimes these can cause a lot of mistakes, okay? Sometimes we don't know when we use to and the infinitive, or when we use the gerund, like the ing form. And today we're going to talk about that, okay? The uses of to plus the infinitive. Sometimes we just use the infinitive, like in verb forms with modal verbs, or the future with will, okay? We use the infinitive after the verb. But here we're talking about to plus the infinitive, okay? Using both. And I want you to read the sentence. And then we have 4 sentences here and 4 uses of the infinitive with to. First use. We use the infinitive with to after some verbs. For example, need or want. Okay, I need to do, to want. We also use the infinitive with to, or to plus the infinitive, after adjectives. We also use it to give a reason for doing something. And finally, we use it after question words like who, what, or how. So I'm going to read the sentence and you tell me to which use it refers, or an example of which of these 4 uses it is. Yeah? So the first sentence, and I want you to answer on the chat box so everybody can participate. Number 1, it says, if you do this, it will be easy to have a conversation with them. That is, they use rule number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, let's remember. Number 1, use to plus the infinitive after adverbs like verbs like need or want. Number 2, use it after adjectives. 3, to give a reason. And 4, after a question word. So in the first sentence, if you do this, it will be easy to have a conversation with them. That is, 1, 2, 3, or 4? Do you understand what I'm asking? Yes or no? Yeah? Answer in the chat box. Or tell me if it is not clear what you have to do. What are we going to do? We're going to match the sentence with the use of this 2 plus infinitive. Okay, so number 1, for letter A, what of these cases it is? Okay, what of these uses of the infinitive plus 2? Tell me, put it in the chat box. Put the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 here. No idea? It's not clear? Okay, Karina says 2. Alexander says 2. Okay, who else? No more opinions? Do you agree with 2? 2? Okay. Yes. And it's right. Why? Because easy is an adjective. So here we have the adjective easy and then to have. Okay. Next one. Letter B. Offer to do the washing up after the meal to show them that you are a new man. Okay, that was the other advice. Offer to do the washing up after the meal to show them that you're a new man. So that to show them refers to which rule? Number 1, number 3, or number 4? What do you think? To show them. Number 1, number 3, or number 4? Alexander says 3. Fernanda says 3. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. Yes. Okay. Because you're giving a reason. Okay. Giving a reason why. Letter C. If the conversation is dying and you can't think what to say, ask them what your partner was like a child. Okay. So what to say? What rule is that one? Number 1 or number 4? Okay, Alexander, it's very fast. Okay, exactly. Number 4, after a question word. So, what to say? And the last one, of course, is number 1. After some verbs, we're going to use to and the infinitive. And in this case, the verb is need. Need to do. That will be number 1. Okay? After some verbs like need, want, and there's a list of verbs that after them we use to plus the infinitive. So these are the 4 uses of to and the infinitive. Now we're going to apply them with some exercises. First one, we do together, and then you're going to do it by yourself. Here we don't go back to the article. Let's try to remember. So let me see. Fernanda, number 1. You to do some homework before you go. Do you remember the verb that went here? It's a memory thing.
Maybe it could be need.
Exactly. You need to do some homework before you go. Very good. Number 2, Gonzalo. Her parents will. What do you think? See, Gonzalo, ready, Gonzalo? Will to know everything about you. There's one verb that we need to put there. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 options, Gonzalo. Have, want, and say. Which verb would you put there?
Miss, the number 2 is her parents will want to know everything about you and your ambition.
Yes, very good. Will want to know. Excellent, Gonzalo. Now, Damaris, number 3, to do the washing up after the meal. What was the verb here? You remember? Okay, I'm going to give you three options. Ask, offer, and tell.
Tell.
Tell to do the washing up. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, I remind you, it's offer. Okay, offer to do the washing up. Okay, don't worry. We make mistakes. No problem. We're learning. Number 4, Alexander. However, not to talk about controversial subjects. What verb we can
However,
put there? Mhm.
however, try not to talk about controversial subjects.
Exactly, very good. Okay, so in this case, we complete with need to do, want to know, offer to do, try not to talk. The infinitive, if we want to make it negative, what are we going to do? We're going to use not. Not to talk, not to do, not to know. Yeah? So if we want to make it negative, we're going to use this, not. Yeah? Now, let's do another type of exercise. And here, we have some words and we're going to complete these sentences. Then, I will take you to Moodle and you will have 2 of these exercises to do by yourself. Okay? So, number 1 says, hi, I'm Donatella. Anybody could answer, okay? Open your microphone and tell me, what do you think? Hi, I'm Donatella. I'm Renee. Nice. You. Common phrase. Nice to meet you. Yes, very good. It's like a set phrase in the greetings. And nice to meet you. Okay, number 2. What do you want tonight?
Well,
What do you want? Somebody? I think it was Jimmy, right? To do. Okay, number 3. I need to the shop. I don't have any bread or milk.
To go.
I need, exactly, very good. I like that. I want a chorus, a big chorus, okay? To go. Number 4, try a noise.
Not to make.
Not to make. Yes, very good. Number 5, I really like how to drive.
To learn.
To learn. Number 6, be careful, too fast. On the way home, the roads are icy. Be careful.
Not to drive.
Not to drive. Okay? Not to drive. And not to drive too fast. And the last one, he's decided a new job.
To look for a new job.
To look for, yes, very nice. To look for a new job. So, again, what do I want you to pay attention to? We have nice to meet you, okay? Want to do, need to go, try not to make, like to learn, careful not to drive. Careful is an adjective. Okay, he's decided to look for a new job. Okay, so remember the uses. Okay, remember the uses of the to and the infinitive. Now, we are going to work on 2 exercises. Actually, you are going to work on 2 exercises by yourself. Don't look at that yet. So we're going to go again to Moodle. Let me clear this. But this time, you're going to go to the workbook. Okay. I opened just a few exercises of the workbook. Let me show you like a student, okay? So here you have 7A student book, not here. 7A workbook. Click there. And you only have a few things. No, you should have only a few things open. I'm going to eliminate some. This grammar part, okay? Only these two. The exercise is very similar. Okay, what do you have to do? You have to complete with the correct verb. This is the first exercise. Then the second exercise is almost the same, but this time you're going to write some sentences. For example, hello, how nice to meet you. Do you find it difficult to talk? You have like to complete the sentence, yeah? Using what you have there. Look, adjective and verb. Nice to meet, difficult to talk, easy to buy, important not to say, great to hear, like that, okay? So you have in this case an adjective, and after the adjective, we're going to use to and the infinitive. Questions? Is it clear what you have to do? Let me see your faces. Marianne, you have a question face. Do you have any question? No, it's clear. Let me see the rest of you. Mayerly, clear? Torina, clear? Or no? Mayerly? Questions? No? Okay. So go to Moodle. Maybe we can give 10 minutes to work on these two exercises. Okay, and then we're going to do something else. So workbook, remember, workbook, the two grammar exercises that are open here. I'm going to close the others because we're not going to do vocabulary here, okay? So these two. If you have questions, you let me know, okay? Or if you need help. If you have any problems, if you didn't understand something, I can help you, okay? I see that almost everybody's finished with the first exercise. And you're working on the second one, okay? If you need help, ask, okay? Don't wait until you get your grade. That's why I'm here. Okay, I have Nicolas finish, Gonzalo finish, Raúl finish, Jimmy finish, Fernanda finish, Hugo, Dante finish. Okay, Corina, Ingrid, Darwin, and Marianne, you have 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes to finish because we have to continue. Okay, so start looking at these pictures. The first one, it's about a first date. And the second one is about when you go to a party by yourself. We're going to keep giving some tips and some advices, okay, for these situations. What would you do? Like how to have a successful first date and how to survive or enjoy a party when you went there by yourself. Okay, so think about it. We're going to give 2 more minutes for the people that are still finishing the exercises. So 2 minutes. But while you are at that, think about these 2 situations. Okay, what can we do? How we can overcome them? Okay, are we ready? Let's go to the first one. What do I want you to do? Okay, first, let's focus on this one. Let's imagine you're going on a first date with somebody. And you or a friend, let's imagine a friend is going on that first date. I want you to think about 5 tips, okay, or tips in general that you could give to this friend, okay, to have a successful first date. So think. And let me start with Darwin. Darwin, are you ready? Did you finish the other part? Yes, Darwin?
Yes.
Right, Darwin? Okay, Darwin. So if you have to give an advice to your friend that is going on a first date, what could be one tip that you can give to your friend? What will be important in that first date?
Please, can you repeat the question slowly?
Yes, of course. What do you think will be something that you need to do to have a good first date? What is important for the first date for that moment? Okay, what will be an important thing to do? I'll give you an example. Arrive on time or don't be late. Okay, what else? What else is important in a first date?
A job, if it's playing the kids.
Could you repeat, please, Darwin? I couldn't hear well.
Work, important work, play with the children.
With the children, like if you have children, take care of, ask somebody to take care of your children, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, for people that have children, find a nanny. Yes, of course, that's important. Now, Jimmy, what do you think? First date, give me a tip for a first date.
Be respectful.
Be respectful, okay, very good tip. Dante, another tip for a first date.
Have a plan of the first date.
Have a plan? Okay, okay. What will the plan include? Maybe the place where you're going to go?
See the movie.
Okay, so maybe you can go and watch a movie. Ingrid, another tip for a first date. What do you think, Ingrid? One more tip for the first date. Yes, Ingrid?
Repeat, please.
Yes. Can you give me one tip for a first date? Like this situation, okay? They're going out on a first date. Give me one tip, one recommendation. I cannot hear you. Microphone. Your microphone is off. Like turn on your microphone. Okay, remember, don't be afraid to speak. I can help you. You can even tell me in Spanish and I help you put it in English. Okay? One tip for the first date. But you need to, okay, there you go.
Perdón, es que tengo un problemita con el.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Se me corta la comunicación. A ver.
Maybe the way you dress. How would you recommend a girl dresses for a first date?
No se le escucha bien.
Yeah, you can hear me well? What about the rest of you? Can you hear me well? Yes or no?
Permítame ponerme otros auriculares, porfa, ya.
Yeah, don't worry, Ingrid.
Estoy escuchando bien.
Okay, okay. But the rest of you
One
can,
moment.
don't worry, Ingrid. The rest of you can hear me well? I don't know. Yes, yes, okay. So, first date. Let's go to the other topic because we're going to see the two situations. The next situation is that you go to a party by yourself. Okay? You don't have any friends in this party. Okay? So what are some tips for this situation? Nicolas, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big party guy, but I think I would try to find somebody who looks friendly and talk to him or her.
Okay,
And
okay,
yeah, be friends.
okay. Hugo, what will be an advice? One tip.
Be confident and try to make friends.
Okay, be confident, try to make friends. Let me see. What about Marianne? Marianne, another tip for this situation.
Uh, mm, um, for example, be friendly. Be friendly.
Be friendly. Okay. Corina, what would you do in this situation? Okay, you're at a party by yourself.
Not at date.
No, at a party here.
I would like to be friendly with the others, and I would like to talk about interesting topics.
Okay, so everybody agrees to be friendly. Mayerly, one tip.
Big funny. Well,
Can I try to be funny? Yeah. Okay, so friendly and funny. Okay, now I'm going to show you some tips for these situations, and then you tell me what do you think, okay? So the first is the party, okay? How to survive at a party when you don't know anyone. Tip number one, don't stand in the corner, okay? Somebody said be confident. Yes, that's important. You need to be positive. Find somebody you think you would like to talk to and introduce yourself. I think Nicolas gave a tip like this. Number two, try to ask impersonal questions like, I love your bag. Where did you get it? And that will help start a conversation. Number three, don't dominate the conversation. When you are nervous, it's very easy to talk about yourself all the time. Nobody wants to listen to your life story when they have just met you for the first time. In other words, don't talk too much and don't let the other person talk, okay? So let the other person talk. Number four, smile. Somebody said this, like smile and look friendly. So use your body language to give a positive and friendly impression. And the last one, if you need to escape from a really boring person, I don't know, you pick the wrong person to talk to, okay? Say that you're going to the bar to get a drink or that you need to go to the bathroom and don't come back. This is a mean advice. I won't advise you. This is very mean. But you have 5 pieces of advice here. Alexander, which one do you think is the most important in your opinion? Okay, out of these 5 tips, which is the most relevant?
Well, I have like a top 3. So
Okay.
the first one, I'm gonna say that smile to be friendly. And in second, I'm going to tell if you need to escape, it's really important that
You don't think that is mean?
I think that the last one is really important because everybody that going to the party have this situation. So it's like a good tip.
Okay, well, yeah, it is important. Mean but important. And your three? Your number three?
Oh yeah, sorry. And don't stand in a corner.
Don't stand in a corner. Okay, okay, very good, Alexander. Now, let's go to the next tips about the date. And this is how to survive a first date and make a success of it. Okay, so you can pick some of your these tips for your dates. Okay, let's see if they work. Number one, think carefully about what to wear for the date. If you are, let me move this so I can read. If you are a man, try to dress smartly but casually, no suits. Okay, that's too formal, it says. If you're a woman, it's important not to dress too sexily. Don't wear too much perfume or aftershave. That's the first tip. Tip number two, choose a place that isn't too expensive. You don't know who is going to pay. Try to go somewhere that isn't very noisy. Okay, not too expensive, not too noisy. Number three, don't be too romantic on a first date. For example, arriving with a red rose on a first date isn't a good idea. No. Number four, remember to listen more than you talk, but don't let the conversation die. Silence is a killer on a first date. Be natural. Don't pretend to be somebody you aren't. Number five, if you are a man, be a gentleman and pay the bill at the end of the evening. If you're a woman, offer to pay half of the bill, but don't insist, okay? So these are the tips. Now, Gonzalo, what do you think of these tips? Which is the one that you think that is very important?
Number four, remember to listen. Number four, in the silence is a killer of the first day.
Okay, so try to keep the conversation going. Okay, good. And let me see. Jimmy, which one do you think is the most important?
Don't be too romantic.
Don't be too romantic. You think that's very important. Now, what about, let me ask a girl, Damaris, which one do you think is the most important?
Don't pretend to be somebody you aren't.
Okay. Now, does somebody think that one of these tips is not good? Like, you don't believe it's a good thing? Or you agree with the tips? You think they're good tips? Dante, good tips? Fernanda, what do you think? They're good? Or not necessary? Do you agree on number?
The last
one? The last one. Okay, I want to discuss the last one. Tell me, Fernanda, what do you think?
I don't think that it's, if you're a man, you need to pay everything. Maybe if you want, maybe the girl want to go to a date, maybe you can pay half of the meal.
So you think that they should split the bill? Yeah, everybody thinks that, all ladies? Oh, I'm so old-fashioned. If they invite me, they have to pay for. But at least the first date. Later, you can help, of course. You can even invite your boyfriend somewhere. Okay, Jimmy, tell me your opinion.
I think that number two is kind of wrong because if I have a nice budget to go to a nice place, like isn't bad to spend.
Okay, maybe that will be for a girl that maybe will need to pay half of the bill if she offers, right? So if she offers to pay half of the bill, she needs to be ready to pay. Darwin, what do you think?
The four.
Number four.
Yes. it's important to listen to women's signs. They like to talk.
They like to talk too much. Yeah, could be. Okay. There are also men that like to talk a lot. Okay. So it should be on both sides, but usually women talk a little bit more. Now, something else. Fernanda says that they have to split the bill. Let me listen to maybe another man. I don't know. Nicolas, what do you think? On the first date, would you split the bill or you will invite and pay?
No, on the first day I would pay for the meal.
The first day,
Later, if
right?
she wants to pay something, I don't know, but in the first date, I would pay.
Yeah, I agree with Nicolas. Follow that example. Okay, first date, if you are asking the girl out, you should pay for that first meal. Later, when you are already in a relationship, well, then you manage your budget. If I don't have money and my boyfriend doesn't have money and I want to go out and I have money, there's no problem paying, right, girls? Corina, what do you think?
Yeah, of course. I think it's a good.
Yeah. Okay. I have a little story, but it's out of the class. So maybe we have time, I tell you. Something that happened when I was dating my husband. Okay. So I will leave you with that maybe if we have time. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to write. What are you going to write? You're going to write 5 tips for these situations. Okay. Let me go here. And again, we're going to Moodle. We're going to Moodle a student book now. Okay, not workbook, a student book. And this is in the last exercise. The last exercise, it's writing. What are you going to write? You're going to write at least 4 tips. If you can do 5, better. How to what? How to make a good impression on your first day of your English class, like today, or how to make a good impression at a job interview. You choose the topic. It could be good impression on your first day of your English class, or a good impression at a job interview. 4 or 5 tips. How do you do here? You're going to open the task and you will, let me again go to student mode so you can see how you send the write. Okay, you have here where it says agregar entrega. You click there and you will have this place to write. First, you put the title. How to make a good impression. Okay, what you pick at your English class or at the job interview. And then you're going to put tip number 1, this, and you explain like what we have seen in the class. Okay, we have seen 3 examples. The one for the first day, the one for meet the parents, and the other one for the party when you're alone. Same format. You write the tip and explain a little bit. The tip, explain a little bit. Okay? 4 or 5. Your own words, people. Your own words. I am the kind of teacher that I really get annoyed if somebody use AI in my class. Okay? Use your words. Simple words, but yours. Okay, they have to match what you're doing orally in class. The same thing should be in your writing, yeah? So work with this. We will do this in 15 minutes. Will that be enough? Yeah, 15 minutes to do this. If you need a little bit more time, I'll give you a little bit more time, okay? This will be your last activity in Moodle. Any time we have left, we're going to work with some speaking activities, okay? So work on this. If you have questions, let me know. Is this clear? Do you know where to find the exercise? Yeah, okay. 7A, a student book, the last exercise, writing, okay? Go ahead and do it now. 15 minutes. If you need help with words, open your microphone and tell me, Paulina, I don't know how to say this in English, or how do you say this in English? And I help you. Okay, very nice, Nicolas. Good job. Also good, Maria. And the coffee is an important part of the class. I agree. I have
Thank
mine
you.
right here. I have mine right here. Do you have yours? Or no? Yes? Okay, good. You know, I love coffee. And next to, I am in my desk right now. This Christmas, I ask as a gift for a coffee machine that is only for 1 cup. So I have my desk, and next to my desk, I have the coffee machine and everything. So while I'm doing whatever, I can prepare just coffee right next to me. So I love it. Okay? It's a good purchase. Okay. So let's see. What about the rest of the people? How you doing? Let me check. See if I have more people finish. Let's refresh this. Oh, already 5. Let's see who else is finished. Okay. Hugo also finished. That's an excellent tip. Okay, don't be afraid to say something incorrect. Very good. That's what translates. Okay, good. Jimmy also finished. Okay, good tips also. So let's see. 5 more minutes, okay? 5 minutes, and then let me see who's missing. And then we go for our last activity. If you are already finished and you have your ID ready, I already received from one person. Okay. Okay, always when you send me a WhatsApp message, remember to put your name. Okay, remember to put your name so I know who's sending me a message. Okay. That's an important thing. Okay, so Jimmy already sent me the ID and the photo. People that are already finished with your writing, if you have the file of your ID, send it to me right now, okay? Until the other people finish their writing. Do that because it's very, very, very important.
Toma, pues.
Okay, let me just use this time, 5 minutes, so everybody could finish. People that are finished, send me your ID. So I'm still waiting for Dante. Let's see who else. Ingrid, Salon. And that's it. And Fernanda. Okay, so 3 people, 5 minutes, and then we go to our next activity. And the last activity of the day. Let me just open it.
Ah, disculpe, lo de la cédula le mandamos al WhatsApp.
Yeah, privately, Corina. Okay, don't
Ah,
put it
right.
public because it's sensitive information. Okay, send it to me privately. Okay, 3 minutes. Then I explain what to do. Okay, while you're waiting for 3 minutes, I will tell you the story that I wanted to tell. Okay, so I started dating my husband when I was 18 years old and he was 20. Okay, so one day he invited me to the movies. So we just get together. We were going to the movies, and when it was time to purchase the tickets, he had no money. He forgot the money at home. Okay, so he was like desperate. He had a friend close to it, so he wanted to go and ask for money. But that day, I had money, so that time I paid for the tickets. But it happened to me. Okay, so girls, you have to be ready just in case. Okay, even if they invite. But it was very funny. Funny for me. He was like feeling bad about the situation, but it was very funny for me. Okay, thank you, Darwin. Let me see. Yes, in PDF, the ID, it's okay, or as an image. It could be image or PDF. No problem with that. So let me explain the activity. Okay, thank you. I received from Fernanda. Thank you, Fernanda. Fernanda, you look so little in this picture. Can you give me an updated one? It looks so little. Okay, so what are we going to do? We have 20 minutes and everybody's going to speak now. This activity is like a spontaneous speaking. What are we going to do? Here, I have a randomizer and I have a bunch of topics, easy topics, like this. Pets, for example, yeah? So it is your turn. I set this randomizer. You get a topic and you have to talk about pets as much as you can. It doesn't matter if you say like, you go from your favorite pet to the worst pet. Talk everything that you can about the topic. Let me give you an example. So I would say, okay, pets. I have a pet. Her name is Abby. She is a schnauzer. She is 11 years old. So she's kind of old. Even though she's old, she likes still to make naughty things like knocking off the trash cans in my house. So I have to be very careful. I am a dog person. I think cats are nice, but I will never have a cat as a pet. Okay, because I'm not so into cats. My favorite animal is a giraffe, but I know that I cannot have a giraffe as a pet, but I would like to have one. Okay, so then I just keep talking as much as I can. While you speak, I'm going to set the stopwatch to see how much we can speak without stopping fluently. If you stop to think, I will pause the stopwatch. And when you keep talking again, I continue. This is not a competition. And this is not a grade. This is practice. So we're going to do maybe in a few weeks or next week, we do it again and see how we are improving in our speaking, okay? So are you ready? This time I'm going to go from the bottom of my list to the top unless I have volunteers. Somebody wants to start? Just let me, okay, yeah. The topics could repeat. They're open for repetition. So do I have a volunteer? Somebody wants to go first? Or no volunteers? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first person will be Nicolas. And I'm not picking on you, Nicolas. You are the last person on my list. So we're going, ready, Nicolas?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, this is your topic. Okay, studies or work? Whenever you start, I start the timer.
Okay. Let me think a little bit. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
So when I graduated from high school, I wanted to be a pilot. That's everything I wanted to do. But it was crazy expensive. I think it was like 50,000 just the first year. It was like 2 or 2.5 years to get my commercial license. So my second choice was to study physical therapy, and that's what I did. I think I got into this college like right away when I finished high school. I'm sorry, my pet is barking and I'm getting distracted.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, so I started studying this. That's everything I wanted to do because that has something to do with the sport that I practice. I do a lot of sports, but my principal sport is calisthenics. It's like everything you do with your own body weight, nothing to do with weights or something like that. And yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I also wanted to study this because I had an injury myself. Like 6 years ago, I was a fighter. I love to fight. Like not in any street fights, but the sport. And then I broke my, I don't know how this muscle is in English, isquiotibiales. I broke
Me
them.
neither, no idea. Okay.
I broke them in both of my legs and I stopped. And that's got me thinking like, yeah, I want to learn how to fix this. So that's how I got into physical therapy. And now I am on my fourth semester. I'm going into my fourth semester. And yeah, that's all I can say about work. Oh yeah, work also. I don't have like a work a job, I mean, but at the same time I do it's something weird. Sometimes I work with an agency, a casting agency for publicity, stuff like that. So sometimes they write me and said like, hey, we need somebody to star in this commercial. Would you like to do it? If I say yes, I go, I earn a couple of bucks for that day. And yeah, that's the only work type of thing that I do.
Okay, excellent. Very, very good, Nicolas. Look, more than 2 minutes. Okay, and that's great. Excellent. Okay, but remember, everyone goes at their pace. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Let me reset this, and now let's listen to Hugo. Hugo, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Hugo.
Right.
So let's check out your topic. Family. Okay, that's a nice and easy one. Okay, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Well, my family is from Guayaquil. My mom and my dad, they are from Guayaquil. I'm from Guayaquil too. I was born here. I have one brother that is littler than me. He's 2 years younger. What else? My dad is an engineer. My mom is a lawyer. I don't know what else to say. My brother is he just finished school. What else? I have I don't know what else about
What do you
say
do as
about
a
my family.
family? Do you have some activities that you
Well,
do as a family?
well, we usually go to watch movies. We go every Saturday to eat something outside the house. We usually eat the dinner together. What else?
Okay, that's okay.
One time per year, we usually travel to a country. Yeah, that I don't know what else to say.
That's it, Hugo, and it's perfect. Okay, very good, excellent, good job. Now let me hear Ingrid. Ingrid, are you ready now? I think Ingrid is the one that sent me a message that she had something important, a situation. So let me skip Ingrid for now, and let me hear Dante. Dante, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Dante, let's see which is your topic. Okay, your routine. Okay, think about a normal day in Dante's life. Okay, and tell us what you did.
One moment.
Yes, take a few seconds to organize your ideas, and when you're ready.
And yes,
Yes, okay, go for it.
I wake up at 10, 10, 10 a.m. and I help my father and mother in your jobs. Uh, they they have a business in my house, and I don't say ferreteria in English.
A hardware store.
I help in hardware store for my family, and I in the night I see the movie with my family.
Okay, you watch movies every night?
Only movie.
Only movies. Okay, very often. Okay, good, good. Now remember, I help them with their job. Okay, not your job, but their job. Let's pay attention to that. Okay, good, Dante. Let's continue with Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy, ready?
Yep.
Okay, here's your topic. Oh, introduce yourself again, but this try to tell everything that you can.
Okay. Okay. My name is Jimmy. I'm a law student. I'm studying law because all my life I love the social things, no? And right now I'm struggling with with law because I think it's not my my dream to be a lawyer. No. I'm also a legal assistant on a fishing company. I've been working till I enter in law, so like I have plenty experience in the in law, no, and I think it's not my passion, but like I'm here, I need to to graduate as a lawyer. And what else? I love watches. Like that's my everyday. See watches on the internet, Rolex, Omega, Audemars Piguet, and like I don't know. I like to start to read, listen music. So I study a lot of Spanish rock. Yeah, like general, uh, like general things about.
About you. Okay, very good, very good. I don't know, Jimmy, maybe law will be a tool for what you really want. Okay, so think about it. Actually, I am a food engineer. Okay, I'm a food engineer. And I did like my career, but then I started teaching. I got in love with teaching. And I have been teaching for 20 years. But if I hadn't had my title, I wouldn't be able to teach anywhere. So later I make my master's in my passion. Yeah, so there's always a way. Now, let's continue with Darwin. Darwin, your turn. Are you ready, Darwin? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Darwin, this is your topic. Sports. So think about it. And when you're ready, just start speaking.
Well, actually, I like several things, but one of them is motocross. But no, I only watch because I broke my leg. And I'm still in pain, and that happened 10 years ago. But now my son is dedicated to that. You know, one of my favorite things is traveling. I love that. Yeah, is that
Okay, that's good. You got to your minute, and that's fine. So, motocross. How old is your son, Darwin?
my boy Aaron?
How old? How many years he has? How old is he? Your son.
10 years.
20? 3?
10 years. No.
3 years old? No?
No, 10 years.
10 years. And he's practicing motocross?
Yes,
Oh.
3 years practice.
Oh, okay. I think he's so young. Okay, that's good. Now, I think we have time for maybe 2 more people. If you don't get to do it today, we do it tomorrow. Mayerly, your turn. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me get your topic. Okay, Mayerly, talk to me about your favorite movie. If you don't have a favorite movie, you can talk about the last movie that you watch. Okay? Could be your favorite or the last movie that you watch. Whenever you're ready.
Yes.
Okay.
The favorite movie, top 5, top 5, perdón. Avengers, the Max Runner. Avengers is the action favorite character. It's Iron Man, Captain America. The Max Runner is interesting por, ¿cómo se dice? Trama. La trama.
The plot.
The plots. The plots. The movie's favorite. It's comedias. It's comedias.
Comedy?
Comedy.
Comedies?
Comedy. The comedics comedies. Sí. Yes.
And that's it.
Yes.
Okay, so you like Avengers. Okay, good. Now, the last person today, the rest of you will do it tomorrow at the beginning of the class. So, Corina, we finish with you, Corina. Let me reset that. And this is your topic, Corina. Vacations. Whenever you're ready. You can talk about the last vacation you have or the place that you would like to visit.
Let's start.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, well, I like to travel with my family on vacations to Cuenca because my family is from Cuenca, so I like to visit my grandmother. She lives there. She has a little cabin. She has a little cabin, and she has kind of two dogs, kitchens there. She has
Kitchen or chicken? Chickens?
Chicken.
Okay, there you go.
She has
is a guinea pig.
Yeah, she has also some of guinea pigs, and she like to eat them. So when we go to vacations to Cuenca, she likes to prepare that to us. I don't like it, but we have to eat them. On vacations in Carnival, that is the last one. We like to go to the cathedral. That it's very fun because people there like to play Carnival with completely strange. They don't have any of it's not, they don't care if you get angry. They just like to have fun and just that. So it's fun. Just go to the cathedral and look. A lot of them just play. It's good because we like to eat. We like to walk. Go to the church. Go to the park in front of the cathedral. That is very fun because you can stay then all the weekend. You can find concerts. You can find different artists. Because at the night in Cuenca is very interesting because you can find there very different activities. You can find different bars. Then you can get artists just singing and you eat. Is completely it's beautiful. The scenario, it's cute.
Okay, that's it, Karina. Karina, more than enough. Okay, it's already nice. Excellent. Very good job. Okay, very good job. Now everybody wants to go to Cuenca now. Okay. That's it for today. Let's see each other tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the class. And we're going to continue tomorrow with the people that couldn't speak today. That will be the first activity of the day. Okay, and then we continue. So bye-bye, have an excellent day. And don't forget to have your ID and your photo ready for tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye, see you. Have a good rest.